Running a business successfully for many years is not an easy job. It becomes more difficult, especially if you pass on the business from one generation to the other. But what if we tell you that there's a family in Europe that has been doing it for over 250 years? The Rothschild family is amongst the very few wealthy families around the world that have experienced sustained growth over a long period. In this video, we will talk about the richest family in Europe, the Rothschilds. So make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay notified of future content. Let's start the video. Rothschild's family empire. Rothschild is a Jewish banking family from the 1700s that once controlled approximately 50% of all the wealth in the world. The Rothschild family, the most famous of all European financial dynasties, exerted a significant influence on the economic and, indirectly, political history of Europe for approximately 2 centuries. Mayer Amschel Rothschild and his 5 sons Amschel, Salomon, Nathan, Karl, and James founded the house. In the 1820s, Mayer Amschel and his sons became international bankers, establishing branches in London, Paris, Vienna, and Naples after beginning in a Frankfurt banking institution. In addition to banking and finance, the Rothschild commercial empire has included mining, energy, real estate, and wine production. Since the early 19th century, the family has been known for its extensive philanthropic work, especially in the arts and education. Some descendants of the Rothschild family are among the wealthiest individuals in Europe. Despite this, very little is known about these individuals. Currently, the family is reportedly worth $20 trillion. History. The Rothschilds were the first bankers to establish their banks in European colonies, with the majority of their banks located in Africa and East Asia. Mayer and his sons, who began as dealers in luxury items and traders in coins and commercial papers, eventually became bankers for whom the French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars of 1792 to 1815 came as a piece of great good fortune. Mayer and his eldest son, Amschel, supervised the expanding business from Frankfurt, while Nathan established a branch in London in 1804. Jacob settled in Paris in 1811, and Salomon and Karl respectively opened offices in Vienna and Naples in the 1820s. For the Rothschilds, the wars meant loans to warring princes, smuggling and legal trading in key products such as wheat, cotton, colonial produce, and arms, and the transfer of international payments between the British Isles and the continent, which Napoleon unsuccessfully attempted to close to British trade. Emperor Francis I of Austria elevated 4 of Mayer Amschel Rothschild's 5 sons to the Austrian nobility in 1816. Nathan, the remaining son, was promoted in 1818. On September 29, 1822, they were all conferred the Austrian hereditary title of Freiherr. Consequently, some members of the family used the nobiliary particle D or von before their surname to acknowledge the grant of nobility. Peace transformed the expanding Rothschild business. The banking group continued its international business transactions, but increasingly became an agent in government securities, insurance company stocks, and industrial stock shares. Thus, the family successfully adapted to the Industrial Revolution and contributed to the economic development of Europe through their investments in the railway, coal, ironworking, and metallurgy. In the 1800s, they funded the colonization of Africa. While residing in Europe, they once commanded the largest bank in the United States of America. The Rothschild family has been similarly involved in international finance and politics throughout successive generations. Rothschild family's secret power. The Rothschild family has secretly supported the Pope and Vatican for the past 200 years, thereby exerting considerable influence over world events and wars. During the Second World War, the Vatican Church facilitated an interim ceasefire between the Germans and the British to assist the Rothschilds in relocating their assets from Italy and Greece. During England's war with Napoleon, the Rothschild family provided all financial assistance. After the conclusion of the war, the British confiscated France's gold reserves and repaid the Rothschilds with double the amount they had loaned. Although they did not initiate World War II, it can be argued that their actions before World War I contributed to the economic collapse of Germany, which in turn led to the outbreak of World War II. It is undeniable that they amassed a fortune by supplying ammunition, arms, and medical supplies to both the Allied and Axis powers during World War II. Some even claim that they funded and assisted the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, which forced the United States to enter the war. You might remember Professor Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. It is said that his character was based on the Rothschild family. The Rothschild name is mostly unknown today. It is because the family is pretty much underground. Only a small number of descendants are in the public view, but in a very reversed capacity. These descendants are primarily recognized as the wealthiest individuals in Europe and the proprietors of the largest investment brokerage firms in Europe. Nonetheless, several reputable financial journalists have asserted that the entire family currently operates as a shadow organization and has a significant interest in nearly every international bank. They estimate that they own approximately 30% of all significant banks combined. The support of the majority of Central African regimes enables the Rothschild family to pillage natural resources worth trillions of dollars, including diamonds, gold, lithium, and other valuable minerals. Even Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has been gifted a private jet by the Rothschilds. Investments. Investment is the process of exchanging income from one period for an asset that is anticipated to generate future income. The Rothschild family possesses investments in some of the world's largest and predominantly Jewish-founded corporations. According to Forbes, the Rothschild family possesses significant stakes in numerous companies, including Facebook, Google, Oracle, Starbucks, Dell, Baskin-Robbins, Procter & Gamble, LinkedIn, Uber, and Intel, to name a few. The Rothschild family has been in the wine business for 150 years. The Rothschild family currently possesses numerous wine estates in France, North America, South Africa, and Australia. Specifically, Chateau Mouton Rothschild and Chateau Lafite Rothschild are classified as Premier Cru Classé, also known as First Growth, a classification of Bordeaux wines. Rothschild family wealth. The Rothschild family possesses more than 10 Boeing 747s and more than 50 private jets. The value of the Rothschild family's aircraft fleet exceeds $27 billion. Additionally, the Rothschild family possesses more than 200 luxury vessels and 15 private islands. The family possesses more than 40 banks and is currently worth $20 trillion. The estimated net worth of Jacob Rothschild is $5 trillion, making him the unofficial wealthiest person on the planet. Jacob Rothschild has been instrumental in establishing his family's fortune. Over 20% of global shipping trade is conducted by ships owned by Jacob Rothschild. Jacob Rothschild was able to continue his transportation business despite COVID, the Iraq War, the Ukraine War, etc., with the assistance of the Vatican Church and the backing of world leaders. In a few decades, water will be considered an equally valuable resource as oil and natural gas. The Rothschild family has begun storing enormous water reserves in subterranean facilities around the globe. It is estimated that as of today, enough water has been stored to sustain the entire United States for 1 week. Legacy. Despite their success, the Rothschilds have also faced controversy and criticism. Some have accused them of wielding too much influence over politics and finance, while others have made anti-Semitic accusations against the family. Overall, the Rothschild family's legacy is one of innovation, influence, and controversy. Their story is a testament to the power of entrepreneurship and the importance of financial acumen in shaping the world we live in today. Hope you found this video informative and enjoyable. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more exciting content. Thanks for watching.